Welcome back to the action, disc golf fans. Here we are for the back nine coverage, FA1 for the 2025 Pdga AM Worlds, presented by Discraft. Another major in the books for us here at Gatekeeper, and a big shout out to all of our supporters from Patreon. Much love to all of you. You got Derek and Chris in the booth yet again, and this commentary is weighed by Marshall Street. Shout out to them.
Yeah, dude, we are here, Albert Oakland course, Gateway Disc Sports, sponsoring this coverage, making it happen. As these ladies are putting up some eagles, some pretty decent scores here through 9. Virginia has already taken down a couple majors in her lifetime, trying to grab another one. Brianna grabbed one earlier this year. Hailey here popping off with a 5 as well. Familiar names, the Cohuts there, trying to make a push to the lead card.
A couple new names for us to see as well, so I'm very excited to see how this back nine shakes out.
Moving to hole 10, par 3, 265 feet. This one's interesting, has a little bit of danger here. Do you lay up before the OB, or do you think you can make it? Because distance-wise, it's not too far. This is definitely going for it.
Oh, whoa. That's awesome.
Oh, I forgot to put a replay there. Dang. Sorry, Hailey. We wanted to watch that again.
Hit rewind if you're watching on YouTube. Do yourself a favor to watch it again.
Alex is going to take the layup route. Just take her 3 and move on. Bree giving it a good pull. Falls down in that ditch there. There is OB in that ditch on like the backside. So if you do push too far closer to where the road is, there is kind of like a OB that juts in.
Ooh. Another early release there for Virginia. I've seen that a couple times today.
Yeah, and there is OB over there as well. This back nine plays a lot easier, a lot quicker. More par 3s. That was 4 bogey.
Well, barely any change catching the backside of the basket. Gotta like that.
It's our U.S. Women's winner from 2025. Needs to really pick it up here on the back nine. Try to get herself on the lead card. That was a great shot from Hailey. And really keeping the streak that she started in the front nine.
Yeah, that one stings a little bit.
Yeah, finding that OB was tough.
All right, jumping into the 11th, par 3, 235. Slightly left to right moving. 2 evergreens in the front of the green.
If that was just a little higher, that was going to be right under the basket.
And it's so tricky because the ceiling is very low as you approach the green.
Yeah, I really like this hole.
I do too. Because the aggressive line is kind of very one specific line.
Yeah, and then there is OB on the right, so if you go aggressive and flare for whatever reason, which grass looks pretty sticky, but
we've seen stranger things though.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's worth mentioning there is danger over there, especially with a disc like that. Could turn over, find it.
But it does look like the pine, or I'm not really sure if that is a pine or not. Oh, that was a good bid. It does seem the tree was kind of helping localize the landing there.
Just a little more power there from Hailey. So her birdie streak's going to come to an end.
Good catch there. Good bounce back as well. Virginia was 1 hole away from seeing some bloody pavement, so really good to see that bounce back heading in the right direction.
Yeah, 60% of the field took par here.
Wow.
The other third basically taking birdie. So we're going to move into hole 12. Another par 3, 235. Don't go the route the drone's going. That's the fool's route, you know. But no, for real, though, you're going to go to the left here. It's a nice big hyzer with the forehand or a turnover shot. Just go to the left of these trees, let it crash hard on the right. It's funny, too, because I'm left-handed. Like, you would think I would just see the big gap to the left when I flew the drone. This Hailey's going to put that. That's going to go right inside the circle. Great shot.
Bullseye even.
Making up for that missed replay.
There you go. When it's funny you mentioned that right side, because when I stepped up to film it, I was like, "Oh, that right side looks pretty nice."
Yeah, and you could definitely take the right side. It's definitely right there, but
and it cuts out a lot of the distance. So if that's something that you're considering, but these nice sweeping left to right shots seem to be working out great. Oh, that's a little high nose angle, pretty severe.
all right, two and two here. Two is basically parked, and now two scrambling for their par. And Virginia's putting's kind of been hot and cold today, so we'll see if she can make that 25-footer. Nice. Good catch by the basket there. Seven under now for Hailey.
Ever since I threw my first Frisbee, I dreamed of making flying discs. Now, whenever a customer wants their own course, stamp, or brand, I do everything I can to help make their dreams come true. Gateway Disc Sports, an open invitation.
All right, lucky number 13, par 3, 240, slightly downhill, very tucked away green. I also really like this. We've mentioned this in coverage past. The tee box is not pointing at the pin. So you see kind of more of a diagonal run up from these ladies.
This one just
It didn't have any
really
bite.
straight.
Yeah.
Alex looking for a birdie. She's had quite a few pars. This one, it's going to be tough. She's going to be in circle 2, a couple trees between her and the basket. Nice. He's got a birdie look there. So I'm going to kind of give us some insight into some of these competitors here. So Hailey Huber out of Colorado, she's been a member since 2020. 43 events, 33.
What?
Jeez.
What?
Are you saying what the breeze putt or to the stat I just gave? Because both are pretty epic.
Okay, both, but that win ratio is ridiculous. That might be one of the best win ratios I've ever heard.
Wow. Brianna, great putt there. Yeah, so birdie here for Hailey. 43 events, 33 wins.
Jeez.
Absolutely amazing. She's had 2 majors. She won U.S. Women's earlier in the 15 division. She's won a world championship in the 12 division back in 2022. So 2-time major winner there for Hailey.
I think we say this a lot, but the future is bright. The talent coming up now is very impressive.
All right, hole 14. Par 4, 345. Dare I say another gettable eagle here.
Yeah, I like this hole too. I like the shape of it.
So I was thinking he had to really push it right here, but Hailey shows you that you could just throw straight and...
It's got like a back door into the green.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize. That's awesome.
Starting to use up our replays here, Hailey. That was with the eagle, too. So, I mean, just goes to show how far she throws. I mean, getting 300 pretty easy.
Get through it.
That's going to work there for Bree.
Yeah. Ooh. Little high, little turned over. Oh, had enough stability to come back, fight its way closer to the center. So Virginia should have a really good approach from there. Yeah, a little short.
It was looking good.
It just didn't flatten out, I think, the way that she wanted. The trees will give it back to her, though, getting her closer.
So Alex here, pretty local, St. Louis. Just cool to see. Representing 2021. He's been a member. 46 events, 23 wins.
It's a good ratio, too.
Yeah, so she plays well locally.
Ooh, chain high, just a little left for Hailey. Making her next up again. Walking away with the birdie.
It's a turkey for her. 9 under. Good birdie there for Alex. Just kind of been getting stagnant, so.
That's a turkey for Brianna, too. And Virginia's working on one herself. Hole 15, par 3, 275. You got OB, ditch just before the green. Pretty low ceiling all along that right side. I think that was a good tree.
Yeah, and this course really likes to put those OBs at a very tricky spot, making you decide whether you should lay up or throw a shot right over it like this.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments about like OB near landing zones.
Like this one needs to catch a tree or this is going to find that OB.
Dang. Pretty far to the right, too, so the angle is a little wonky.
Oh, no, this is going to...
That's the same spot. Dang. That's even a little further.
Hailey got a little lucky catching that tree. He's going to be able to take a pretty easy par.
That's so sick. That actually dropped my jaw when I saw it in real life. I definitely want to take another look at this.
Swagger. She kind of hurt herself, too. She yelled, ow, because she's been dealing with a couple minor little nagging injuries. So it's good to see that she was okay and also had the par save. After saying it, I think as she walked up, she was talking about saving par. Oh,
No.
that could have been brutal.
Not ideal racing that birdie you just got, but time to move on.
So Virginia, remember since 2015, 226 events,
That's a lot.
103 wins.
That's a lot, too.
I can't believe it.
You're up next.
Stay turning. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ooh. Wow.
Alan inbounds.
That's exactly.
Unbelievable.
All right, hole 16. Found some water here. 210 feet, par 3. Could come into play pretty short, though. Just commit to a shot. Get over the water. Nice sponsor walls behind it. Very pretty hole.
Looks like Hailey's throwing a putter.
Yeah, and look at that. Just drop.
Overthrows it, mind you.
Ooh, get up. Should be all right. Looks like Alex is going to hang out over there with Virginia.
Sticky grass. That looked like it went through the cage. That was crazy from that angle. Dang.
Nice.
Solid.
Another bounce back here.
Ooh. Wonder what happened there.
Can't really see it here, but it did get a little windy at the end of the round here.
No. What is that?
Okay. Oh. Ooh.
Coming in hot.
Yeah. Only one OB on the day. 6 hardest hole.
All right, we're nearing the end here on our round 1 on par 4 over water again. Kinda. But it's a long one. 435 foot. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, that's the make sure I get through this kind of play. That one luckily got through that. And this is the I'm going to get aggressive and have a pretty easy approach.
Maybe a little overthrown from Hailey.
Yeah, it looked like she was pretty high in the power percentage on that one.
Way to not snatch your hand, too.
Looks like birdie's out of the question, but par is still a chance. This is a great shot here from Bree.
Yeah, you could tell by Bree's like follow through that it had a little bit, kind of dialed it back a little there at the end to kind of have that touchy landing, which I really like to see. A lot of control.
You got the OB path there on the left. It's Virginia inside the bullseye. Trying to grab another birdie. It's kind of slowed down since the front 9. It felt like that went through the basket.
I know, this is a round of optical illusions.
7 under now for Brianna.
Oh my. That is a bummer.
Yeah, some unforced errors by almost everyone on like a very close putt so far.
Yeah, no one escaped unscathed. There was a few little hiccups here and there.
That's gonna bring us to the final here, final hole here for round 1. Jeez. Can you tell I need to finish this round? 360 foot par 3. This one's tough. This is a hard one for the ladies to get, I think.
Slightly uphill.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And then that tree, the branches on that left really do kind of reach out a little further.
Yeah, so you're throwing even farther, trying to get around those trees.
Which is adding distance. Talk about distance. That was a chuck. I'm anticipating this is going far as well. Yeah, that's a drive. Really controlled.
Wow.
Great angle.
But even there, still a lot of distance. Bree's going to be just inside the circle. Looking at her par putt. Nice soft bid there for Virginia.
Did that hit the metal?
Yes. Hit the basket. Almost put it in for birdie. That would have been the only birdie on the day. So we saw an empty nester here.
That's a very solid putt from Bree.
Hardest hole in the course.
Oh, no.
Good par there for Virginia. 47% of the field taking par.
Wow, under half.
49 taking bogey, and the rest taking worse than that. And again, the wind, it's open here. This tricky hole. Finish off round 1. 2025 Amateur Disc Golf World Championships. Still has a lot of golf left to play. Hailey Huber, 8 under. Not enough to make our coverage. Nonetheless, some familiar names up there at the top. Some new ones here.
11 down with the leader and then 10 just to follow up. That is super impressive.
Hot scores, baby.
And big shout out to Gateway Disc Sports again for sponsoring this coverage. Use code Gatekeeper at checkout to save yourself 20%. And a big shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. As always, if you'd like to see your name up on this list, head on over to patreon.com/gatekeepermedia and consider supporting today.
See you on the next one.